Hey, good evening, beautiful people. Um, hope you're stepping into summer. Um, oh my gosh. Um, we've definitely had a non-summery lead up here. So everybody here is pretty excited about what we got going um for the strawberry full moon summer solstice. Or usually summer solstice is on the 21st of June. It snuck in a little early, an early door this year. So the full moon is tonight, and we're going to be meditating during it, which I always get really excited about because there's something very vibratorily special about getting to do that. And we're going to just see what kind of messaging comes through. And you can probably hear in my voice a little something's going on. And yes, there is. But I'm actually feeling pretty good. So I'm very grateful to be here. And we're definitely going to call in some beautiful healing energy tonight for uh, anybody who needs it and for the planet and pulling it through this really powerful full moon. And what I understand is because of the nature of it being solstice, this is going to be one of the larger moons, except for a supermoon, that shows up on the horizon wherever you see your moons coming up. It's just going to be a little bit larger this year. So loving that. So I like to come to these experiences with you empty. I am going to just share something. Today, I took some time and I did a journey, and a really beautiful divine feminine essence came in, and we had quite the conversation. And she really invited me to take a look at, and I'm going to share this with you because uh, sometimes it's good to pass it on. It's like, well, what am I really attached to? And I had things like, everyday things like making sure I take care of my physical body and exercise and diet, and also working and helping people out. And sometimes we have that attachment to being right. So I had to fess up on that one. But really, what she showed me is that when you take the moment to tune into what you're attached to in your life, and you can be attached to food, you can be attached to if people like you, you can be attached to if the weather's good. If not, you're going to be pouty. I mean, there's all kinds of things to be attached to that actually kind of pull us out of our flow, pull us out of this opportunity to really be present. And I made a really concerted effort to look into each one of those, and then I kind of surrendered my attachment to them. And what happened is I found that those attachments were just melted into the essence and presence of this divine feminine. So I don't know, maybe we'll do a little bit of that tonight, and send a little healing energy out and things like that. So first of all, just take a moment and tune into this actually significant shift in how we relate to the sun, because this is the longest day of the year, or at least this 24-hour cycle. And the sun is really absolutely important for us to get our vitamin D and to have things grow, and obviously for our mood. And a lot of people on the world circuit now are really experiencing a lot more sun than they'd like to. So we're going to tune into that part. And then here we have the other side of it, which is the moon. So we have the sun is always depicted a little bit more as the masculine way that we radiate our energy into life. And the moon is more how we're receptive and how we pull in and feel into how things are presenting to us if we're in that observational point. So I'm going to ask us all now just to take a couple deep breaths in and find your way to your internal space, either eyes open or closed. And just let yourself relax into the power of this moment. And feel that the very strong power of the sun, and perhaps hold that in your right hand. And the pull of that full moon in your left hand, the pull on our cells and our internal waters. And so each has kind of a different effect on us. And it's a really lovely interplay between the two of these things. The sun at its height and the moon, strawberry full moon in its, I'm going to say in its deliciousness, right? So weigh those two and the juxtaposition of them at this moment and how one empowers us with light and strength and growth, and the other one empowers us with this invitation to feel into our depths. And so let's take these moments using this powerful astrological moment. Take a moment and feel into something you're attached to. You could be attached to a person or a show or a food, or pick something you're attached to. And allow the sun right here in this hand to illuminate all those aspects of it. And we're going to have fun with this. This is not a heavy thing. Just have fun with this. And there's actually a moment too where you allow the attachment just to come up. You just let it be okay. And you might feel it in your solar plexus, or it might migrate up to your brain. Your brain might be going, I need this, I better do this, you better do this. There we go. Now you're doing it. Yeah. And allow the sun to just totally shine its light on it. Because we're going to have fun with this and see if we can observe it and loosen it up a little bit so that you get to choose how you respond to something, or respond for something, rather than be drawn into it. Okay? So now we're looking at it. And then with the moon, you're going to see how you feel. If you get it, if you get what you're attached to, or you don't get it. You're going to weigh those two out. There you go. Weigh it out and pulse it. Pulse it. And while you're weighing it out, you look and see, what do I get out of manifesting the results of something I'm attached to? And what do I get when I don't get it? Because there's going to be, when you're attached, when you get it, there's an effect, and when you don't get it, there's an effect, and they're different. So weigh those out. Just have fun with it again. Summertime, yeah. And I'm going to choose chocolate, of course. I said to a friend, I'm attached to chocolate. And she goes, duh. Like, why wouldn't you be? So I'm gonna duh on this one. Now, as you're weighing them, maybe the hands are going up and down. You're weighing them like a scale. Drop into your solar plexus. Drop into your solar plexus as you weigh I got what I wanted. I get what I wanted. Weigh them out. And pretty soon you're going to see not whether you got something or didn't get it, but you're going to see the actual experience of the attachment. And then we're just going to observe that. We're going to go, oh, that's what attachment feels like. Huh. And we're going to pull the sun and the moon in their different ways that they affect us. We're going to just pull the power of the sun, power of the moon through our attachment. And I'm even thinking of a little joke because chocolate and strawberry, right? Strawberry covered chocolate. There's chocolate covered strawberries. So I'm having a little laugh at that even. But weigh it out. And pretty soon, we're all going to feel like something is lightening up. We're going to go, wow. Huh. Hmm. And you want to feel that kind of lightness of being around your solar plexus and your heart and your mind. I'm going to take a couple deep breaths in. How's that feel? Now, here's the beautiful thing, that whenever you let go of an attachment or let go of anything that's kind of been a pull on your life, whether it be an emotion or we're talking about here an attachment, when you let go of it, we're going to give it over to the sun and the moon. We're just going to go here. We're just going to go here. And we're going to feel it slip out of our palms. Okay? But you see, you let go of something in the solar plexus, something you're gonna sometimes want to put something back in there because we're used to being attached beings. So we're gonna call in the divine feminine here and see what she has to offer us. We're gonna fill up that little hole, that little jangle, that little we're gonna fill it up. So let's all call her in. Beautiful, beautiful, divine, feminine essence being yum, 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 I am. Call her in. And she likes to manifest as pink. So this is just so perfect. Pink and gold and white, divine mother, divine feminine frequencies. It's the color of illuminated and nurturing and yummy love, right? So we're going to just invite that as a beautiful, beautiful divine I am essence up into our, well, first we'll do it in our aura. Okay, let's do it in our aura first. And she's saying thank you. This is a gift to her to do this, to give her embodiment. She's like, thank you. She says, invite, invite, invite. So now it's coming up through your aura, and she's saying, how about if we let it sink into the physical embodiment? How about if we kind of pat it in into that cellular liquid in between all of your cells? 76% of our body is liquid, is water. So let's take this moon energy and let the moon just really help us to pull this in. And she's saying to me, she's saying, I really, really know that what is needed for a divine transition of this place you call planet Earth is my presence. And it needs to be embodied. It can't be a thought form. It can't be like, it has to be embodied. And we can go, well, I'm going to take it in my central channel. Great. But if we can really embody it into our cells and that cellular fluid that holds us all together on that dense level, and then kind of move it around, move it around. And she's even saying to me, if you all have an inclination tonight when you see that moon come up, maybe go out onto your patio or your balcony or your yard and just move some of that energy. Just take in that beautiful strawberry moon as a reminder of this beautiful energy that she's presenting to us. This beautiful pink, tinged with little gold and white. See if you can dance it into your cellular fluid system. And that could be your blood or intracellular space where it's just, yes, it's how things get transported in the body is through this real thing, this real water thing. And so she's asking to be invited into that. to help deepen her ability to be embodied in you. We've been working on this now since the beginning of the year. And we're getting little guides, little guidance with these guideposts we've been working with. Yeah. And so when I did today in my meditation, she came in this hand and she gave me the upgrade. She just begged me. She literally begged me in a way of saying, will you please embody me? I said, absolutely. In whatever way I am able to bring you into this human vehicle. So collectively now, we collect her presence into the actual density of this vehicle. And let it just gently swish out any distractions. And those are attachments, right? And feel her presence. Male, female, it does not matter. Mm. There we go. Yep. And she's suggesting that we fluff it through. Fluff it through. She says, okay, now everybody, you really have to get it into your brain. Mm-hmm. Mm. And taking it in as she's calling it a love embrace. See how you feel it. And let yourself sashay with it. Mm-hmm. I mean, we can sit here and kind of do our own little dance, can't we? And allow your hands to move with the energy. Whether you are feeling into some mudras, the rhythm of embodiment. The rhythm of embodiment. And she's now inviting us to take it into organs. So the first one was kidney. And allow it to dispel any of those ancient fears about the feminine. And bring it up through the spleen and pancreas and the liver and gallbladder. Just swish it through there, swish it through there. The first is on the left, the other one's on the right. And then, of course, up through the heart. The heart. Just find your own expression. And lungs. She's using the word infusion. Why not? Right? And then we're going to go all the way down to the root chakra, and the adrenals kind of resonate there. And then to in the more sex glands right there. And then all the way up, of course, to the heart, which is its own kind of gland. And then the thyroid. And then up into pituitary and pineal. And this does not pull any other high frequency away from you that you're engaging in. It adds, it's an addition. It's not a instead of, it's an addition. And the full moon now has been at its height. We're right in that penumbra of its blossoming, its full powers of nurturing, reconfiguring, releasing, balancing, and blessing. And she's saying, allow this also to filter through what we call the lymphatic system. That's how we get rid of what we need to get rid of. So let it just move right in there and turn that whole lymphatic system pink. I'm liking this. And now she invites us to um, move this energy to any system or part of your body that needs a healing, because she's going to offer us a healing frequency. It's a little bit different than embodiment. I'm going to be her direct channel for this. So you can turn your attention to 1, 2, 3, or 4 things. Okay. Get those all, your attention on those things. She's waiting. Here it comes. And there's an exalted expression here of her power. And as I almost have a vision of her looking very queenly goddess, almost like Shakti. There. Wow. So powerful. Hmm. She says, this is a very small gift to all of you for your attendance and how you show up quite often every week. It is a small gift. She's matching what she can with you on the quantum, homeopathically. If you feel like you have to move or shake or anything, that's totally normal. And she's saying, love, love, love yourself, beautiful beings. Do it. There's a big upwelling of energy coming up through your feet, your central channel, to fill in what has been released, what has been matched and sent as energy into the quantum. And she is asking me to be a steward for you in this offering. And she's saying, resonate, resonate, resonate as whole. Resonate, resonate, resonate as whole. Resonate, resonate, resonate. Complete. There's a quiet blanket of stillness coming through. Its own blessing for you. She's saying, remember to be true to that which is beautiful in you. And so it is, and so it shall be. Even as we live this harmony within thee and me. And so it shall be. Well, my golly, thank you for joining me. Wow, not planned. Yes, well, I sincerely, my prayers are that you got the exact experience that you were calling in and calling for. Okay, because it's Friday night, what the heck? I've got a few questions here. Well, okay. We hear thank you, Valerie, and blessings all. So we say thank you, Valerie. Thank you to Mind Mother. And blessings to all from Lulu. Yeah, blessings to all. Take it in. Take it in. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, to everyone. Okay, I think you all got that. Well, not sure what time zone you're in, but I sincerely hope that you have a beautiful weekend. Loving, full, healthy, celebratory. You find your way to get a little dancing in the moonlight. And we will meet soon, if not on Monday. All right. Namaste.